Hello, everyone. Sorry for the tardiation, but we're here. Hi, Sam. Anyone else here yet? Hello. Too tired to talk? All right. Well, it's your first time here? Hello, Amber. Okay. Well, welcome. Anyway. Gotta wait till everyone gets notified, then we'll get this going. You know how this goes. Whoa. I have a better camera. I should set it up. I just need a stand for it. And these would look much better. I don't know how well it would stream though with my network. Hmm. Hey, JC. Hope everyone didn't get impatient and leave. All right. Hello. Here's the cat. That's a good question, Clark. I'm going for the program. That's what's important. Oh my gosh, what's with this cat? I'm not giving away my major yet. I'm not trying to be evasive. I just don't want to tell anyone until it's done. Come on, Jimmy. Oh. Or my majors. Oh, you looked it up? Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I highly recommend it. They say going there is better than going to the country of the language you choose. Yeah, if you're in the United States, if you're down and out, I think probably one of the best things you could do is just sign up for a community college because the government will pay you to go. People don't know that, but they do. And you can still cut your food stamps and unemployment and stuff. No one knows that. No one knows that. They get caught up in the misinformation about, it's just going to get you in debt. It's misinformation. Unless you go to med school and get a bunch of student loans. But it's still manageable because when you graduate, you have yeah. Hello, cat. We're going to get to it pretty quickly, I think. My food is coming way faster than I thought. Did you look it up, Clark? Hmm. 9/24/09/32. So anyone with any new updates or anything like that? Oh, do you check out any of the videos about them? Or there's one guy who has a video, pretty in-depth one, about it being like the language school that makes people cry. Which seems true. No. No, Kathy. No complaining about stuff. Go lie down. Go lie down, buddy. You're going to get hair on my sweater. I don't like that. Oh, gosh. Sleeping too much. You found me dressed up as a ninja. Nice. Wasn't sure I wanted to be seen right then. Oh. I give them catnip. Wasn't sure I wanted to be seen doing this back then. I signed up to go back on the show, actually. I'm trying to get on another podcast. That'd be nice. But I don't have enough of a following to be noticed. I don't have enough following to be noticed. Try and get on a glitch bottle. That would be a good one. Good evening, Jennifer. Oh, 20 people are here. So we're going to start this in 2 minutes. Sound good? Any new people? They called my interview controversial. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Even though I freaking saved the guy's life, basically. He described it. I just don't think he described what I did. He just didn't understand it quite. Find it unique. Well, I mean, you could say it's unique, or you could just diminish some of the other processes. No, I mean, you shouldn't, but I mean, they're missing stuff. So, I mean, yeah, it's like, it's the equivalent of, you know, um, it's, I guess you could say it's maybe like Hippocrates, right? Hippocrates, and Hippocrates, right? He was very, very close to finding things out, but because of how the state in ancient Greece saw the laws. He wasn't allowed to cut in anyone's bodies, but he was very, very close with figuring out things that are very close to modern medicine. But it still had that kind of blindness to it because he couldn't see what was inside of people. If he did, he would have been able to figure out that the heart pumps blood, and that would have been the beginning for a lot of advancements because he was already close. However, since no one doing stuff that understands the basics of it, I wouldn't even say they're like Hippocrates being close. Other people just don't have the basics, I guess. Right? So they're doing stuff without knowing what's actually in the energy bodies. They're just working on the energy bodies. That was a poor example. But I mean, because like I said, they're not close. They know of the energy body, but that's about as far as it goes. They know that. They know like the aura and they know chakras, but there's a lot more to it. And then there has to do with perception. If their perception isn't at the depth to deal with it, then they're not going to be able to get to it. So that's why none of these people should be doing anything. Except for Charlie. But, he shouldn't be doing mushrooms. But that just goes to show you how little he knows about his own abilities. He doesn't even understand that he can unblock himself. He still thinks it's energy healing. So, yeah. Anywho's. Any comments on that? So it sounds like I'm diminishing other people, but I'm not. It's like, if I'm at like, if we were doing like medical stuff and a bunch of people or the majority of people were doing, and it has happened before, right? Where you're cutting into without antiseptics. Would I be wrong if I told them hey, you guys, you need to use antiseptics if you're going to be doing surgery on people? Just because they don't do it, right? But the problem is, since most of the people doing energy work, they have absolutely no education. They don't understand open discussion or even any type of process. So that's the issue. I mean, even at my school, some of the professors, I've talked to one so far about what I do, and then kind of brought by another. I'm going to talk to another soon. But we have something here. It's called intellectual humility. That's one of our core values, and what that is just be with the understanding that you don't know everything, right? So everyone's really listening to people. They don't just make the brash decisions. It's just yeah. I was here the other day, and I was here. Well, it was today, and there are protesters with signs saying like your professors tell you that there's no God. What about then who created the world, huh? Something like that. You know how Christians scare people to believing stuff, right? But the issue with what they're saying, none of the professors say any of that stuff. they don't do it. And it's not their job. The discussions that we have, they're actually student discussion. We have lectures and there's student discussions. So, people are able to make up their own minds. No one's doing it for them. Right? There's Christian clubs on campus, but we still have these knuckleheads come by, right? Like I said, they don't know what they're talking about. Anyway. But there's just a lot of assumptions. And yeah, with that being said, the people doing it, they don't, it's like they do go straight through it because they think it's a good business, which it really isn't. And they don't know anything other than that. That's why I'm working my butt off. So no one can label me that way. I mean, Joe Dispenza is a freaking chiropractor, and he puts Dr. Joe Dispenza on all of his books. And he went to school with a 99% acceptance rate. I mean, anyone could go. There's a place for what is it? That kind of medicine. There's a place, kid, there's a place for functional medicine, but it's like where people could go, right? The problem with him is he's like, I mean, there's some good parts. He's getting people to meditate, right? But he's taking credit for getting people to meditate. Like he taught the meditation to everyone. And, there's a part of it that he says will do A and B, but it's really just the meditation that's doing it. Like the extra stuff that he's trying to research, like he's like a physicist, right? He's implying it. Like I'm doing all this research, there's just nothing there. He's not going to find anything. He's trying to scientifically analyze it, and he's not a scientist. So, yeah. Anyway, sorry for that rant. I don't know where that came from. Oh, the guy who saw me on the thing. Yeah. Yeah, back then I wasn't talking about the Reiki stuff. But if I bring it up, those guys are still going to talk about Reiki. They're still going to bring Reiki masters on their thing. Yeah, but it doesn't work like that, Kat. Like you can't hire you cannot hire I mean, I guess you can, but he couldn't afford scientists to run the experiments he wants to. Even with what he makes, he wouldn't be able to do it. No one with any credibility. Because the thing is, the scientist who no, yeah, I doubt it. Because they forego the entire process. And Dispenza has not put out one peer-reviewed paper. I checked. Or anyone in any of his organization has. It hasn't happened. But basically, but this claims is like the energetic bodies and sound, they don't quite work the way he's proposing they do. It's simply the meditation. It's simply the meditation that's giving people slight improvement. And he's turned it into this American consumerism thing. And if you haven't noticed, it doesn't work like that here. So, I mean, I know how to make I know how to make courses and I know how to make sales funnels and things like that. But I'm not going to do that because it's nonsense. Anyway, this has to be done the slow way. I know I complain about people coming here with the algorithm and that stuff. However, I keep doing it because I know that's the way that it has to be. Hold on, my door dasher is here. Then we will start. Okay, that was odd. So anyway, intellectual care. I mean, that's being worked on. People are curious, and people are curious what I do here. I thought coming here and talking about this to professors, I would just get stonewalled. But they're very, very open because they are intellectually curious. But they need at least um, what's it called? Uh, they need some evidence. And as far as that, that's all of you are, believe it or not. So, yeah, theoretical evidence, right? If there's that, we can do more. But it's not intellectual curiosity. It's what those guys are doing. It's just evidence-based practices. Exactly, Jimmy. So if 100 people come here and just say, "Hey, this guy, he gets rid of my headaches right away," or excuse me. All right. 1 second. Anyway. So yeah, if anyone was saying that, if like 100 of people, if I had a wall with 500 people saying I've been doing this and A and B is happening, believe it or not, people would be open to actually see if there's a possibility, but no one's doing that or no one has that, right? The best that people have is like, since I've been doing this, my life has opened so much and I've been able to manifest the life I've always wanted. It's like, what the hell is that supposed to mean? How do you test that? You can't. You can't do it. So, so that's where I'm at. And because that's so mainstream, we're more or less ignored. And we're ignored because they're the individuals that people worship and the things that people worship. They can't do it. So hearing anything about anything else is basically against their religion. So they don't want to hear it. Don't know it. Scientific Research Center. Yeah, but this is just another money racket, it looks like. I don't think they're actually looking to research anything other than what they're like dispensa. And if I go to these people and say, hey, this is nothing has anything much to do with the chakras, and there's nothing to do with with sound, right? It's other stuff. They're not going to want to hear it. Even if I show them this, they're gonna close it. They're gonna avoid it, and it's happened before because they're so into their world. They think, hey, if I bring this person out here, it's going to discredit what I do. Then I won't be able to earn a living. And this is a thing that's happened. So, anyway, you guys ready? I want to keep you guys very. Yeah, I saw this institute. It's just another place like Dispensa. They're just money rackets. They're it's a teaching, it's a meditation teaching thing, and it's framed up. Hey, it's our stuff that's doing this. I mean, like I said, they get people to meditate, but it doesn't anyway. Okay, let's rant over. I don't think it was a rat. I don't think it was a rat. I'm just saying. I mean, you could have people tell people things about stuff. Oh my gosh, I think this ordered like 3 times by mistake. Oh, twice. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, yeah, cognitive dissonance. It creates cognitive dissonance, right? So, they don't want to hear it. Science works differently, right? So when I bring something to someone here, they're more open to listening because it's called intellectual humility. I'm sure there's some places where that don't have that, but it's not where I'm at, and I found it's not. But I mean, they're not going to listen to someone like Dispensa. Anyway, I mean, I've just had a class where, like, the instructor, we've been reading these books about plants and having feelings. Like The Secret World of Plants, not that one, but two books exactly like it, right? He's not in trouble for that. It's part of the lesson, and it's trying to open people's mind to other possibilities, right? And understand that there's a process. And none of these people are doing that, taking part in it because they can't. So, and it's done that by design too. I talk about that. Anyway, you guys ready? Thank you for listening to all that. Yeah, thank you, Green Man. And I would have thought the magic community would be better, but they don't want to hear anything either. And the idea, some of them become so arrogant. Um, they won't even humor the idea that they could have any sort of attachment, except for one guy I've communicated with a little bit. He said he wanted to take more drugs to let more entities inside of him so he could get more power. He knew what was up. But anyway. Okay, here we go. We're going to start. Go ahead, relax, breathe. This is your first time. This is a shamanic clearing / healing. We clear the energetic bodies. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. So we clear the energetic bodies. This could be it's very relaxing. I guess basically just breathe, let the energies work. You can hear me speak some Japanese. And I'm just doing this once tonight because I got to do my schoolwork. That's why I waited for people to get here. And yeah, you guys ready? Here we go. Amaterasu mi oyano kami no misu maru no inochi terashi kuni shizuka nari amaterasu mi oyano kami no misu maru no inochi terashi kuni shizuka nari tsukiyomitsu mi oyano kami no ikke no omo tsuki ni tsuzuite kagami no koto shi tsukiyomitsu mi oyano kami no ikke no omo tsuki ni tsuzuite kagami no koto shi tsukiyomitsu mi oyano kami no ikke no omo tsuki ni tsuzuite kagami no koto shi tsukiyomitsu mi oyano kami no ikke no omo tsuki ni tsuzuite 鏡のことし。高天張にかむずまります。かむろき、かむろみのみこともして、すめみ、おやかむ、いずなぎの神つくしのひむけの立花のおどの青木がはるに、みそぎ、はらい、たまいし、時にあれませる。はらいどの狼たち、もろもろのまがごとつみかえりよ。はらいたまいきよめたまいとまうすことのよしよ。あまつかみ、くにつかみ、やお、よりずの神たちともにひこしますと。かしこみかしこみもまうす。たかあまはりにかむずまります。かむろき、かむろみのみこともして、すめみ、おやかむ、いざなぎの神つくしのひまくの立花のおどの青木がはらに、みそぎ、はらい、たまいし、時にあれませる。はらいどの狼たち、もろもろのまがごとつみかえりよ。はらいたまい清めたまいとまうすことのよしよ。あまつかみ、きにつかみ、やお、よりずの神たちともにひこしますと。かしこみかしこみもまうす。どうぞの神、あまていらします。すめみ神の身胸を伝えて教え導きの玉わく。人はすなわち神と神との元の主かり。何時らの紳士の痛ましむることなかれ。この家に目にもろもろの風情見て、心にもろもろの風情見ず、耳にもろもろの風情聞いて、心にもろもろの風情聞かず、口にもろもろの風情言って、心にもろもろの風情言わず、身にもろもろの風情に触れて、心にもろもろの風情に触れず、心にもろもろの風情を思とも、中心にもろもろの風情を思わず、この時に清く潔きことあり、もろもろののれは影と形のことし、清く清ければ汚れることなし、ことをとらばえべからず、皆花よりずの身とはなる。我が身はすなわち六根処女なり、六根処女なりがゆえに、構図の真空兄なり、構図の真空になるが、故に天地の神と男なり、天地の神と男なるが、故に万物の霊と体なり、万物の霊と体なるが、故に明日ところにごて成就せずということなし、無常霊法、真珠仏教、天上無休、名誉入賞、神奈川律、払いたまえ、清めたまえ、守りたまえ、先はいたまえ、照らしたまえ、導きたまえ。高めの晴れにかむずまります。すめ神たち、いわらしたも、特殊の水の宝持ちて、あまている国てるひけあめのほ、あかり、くしたま、ねぎはやひのみことに、静けたもこと教えてのたもわく、今しこの水の宝持ちて、中つくりにあま下り、あひとぐさ沈め収めよう。あひとぐさおよびよりずのものの病のことあらば、かむ宝を持ちて、見くらいた沈めに起きて、見たま沈めの祭りをなして水の宝を振るべ、そのかむほぎの言葉に曰く、火のい木のと、火のい火のと、土のい土のと、かのいかのと、水のい水のと、ひふみよいめなやこと。二のとふるべゆらゆら。かく祈れせばばかりともさらにき、生きなんとしても。雨の神のみをやみことのりかけてまいて。雨のいは 水にのにて、河内の国の川上の光る画面に天下りましまして、大和の国、引きの山のふもと、白庭の高庭に移しましまして、いつき祭りとも、なぜけて、伊豆の神のお神ともしたて祭り、よよ神宝を持ちて、よりずの者のために、古べの神ごとを持ちて、しかしなしと家の古の御霊の神と、敬い、たて祭り、せめみこと、おむらじ、おとどその神たけきをもして、いつきに近い祭りとも、もののべの神のやしの雨がした、よりずの者のたごいなりいてもと神宝は、いわゆる、おきつ鏡、平つ鏡、やつかの剣、いく玉、たる玉、まかるが石の玉、ちが石の玉、おろちのひれ、はちのひれ、くすぐすのもののひれ、さらにとくすの紙、木の木のと、火の火のと、土の土のと、かのかのと、水の水のと、ひふみよ、いむ、なやこと。二のと古べ、ゆらとゆら、かしたてまつることのよしをもちて、平ら結くきこしめせと、命長く、しそはね、時はかきわり、守りたまい、先はいたまい、かじたてまつり、人数寿命心力かじ、高めの春にかむずまります。すめ神たち、いやわらしとも、とけすの水の宝持ちて、あまてる国てるひけあみのほあかり、くしたま、にぎはやひのみことり。しずけたもこと教えてのたまわく、いまし、この水の宝持ちて、中つくににあま下り、あうひとぐさ、沈め、収めよ。あうひとぐさ、および、よりずのものの山のことあらば、かむ宝を持ちて、みからいた沈めに起きて、みたま沈めの祭りを、なして水の宝を振るべ、そのかむほぎの言葉に曰く、木のい木のと、火のい火のと、土のい土のと、かのいかのと、水のい水のと、ひふみよ、いむ、なやこと。二のと古べゆるゆら。かくいなりしばまかるともさらにきなんとしいとも。雨の神の実を闇ことのりかけてもいて、雨の岩船に乗りて、河内の国の川上の怒る画面に天下りましまして、大和の国、引きの山のふもと、白庭の高庭に移しましまして、月祭りとも、なぜけて、イスの神のお神ともしたて祭り、よよかぶ宝を持ちて、よりずのもののために、古べの神ごとを持ちて、しかずなしと家の古の御霊の神と、敬い、たて祭り、せめみこと、おむらじ、おとどその神たけきを持ちて、いつきに近い祭りとも、もののべの神の社、雨がした、よりずのもののたごいなり、宝はいわゆる、おきつ鏡、平つ鏡、やつぐの剣、いく玉、たる玉、まかるが石の玉、しが石の玉、おろちのひれ、はちのひれ、くすぐすのもののひれ、さらにとくすの神、木の木のと、火の火のと、土の土のと、かのかのと、水の水のと、ひふみよ、いむ、なやこと。二のと古べゆらとゆら、かしたてまつることのよしをもちて、平らきくきこしめせと、命長く、子孫はね、時はかきわに、守りたまい、先はいたまい、かじたてまつり、人生寿命心力かじ。 Breathe, relax. Tokami, Amy Tamo, Kangon Shin, Sony Kandakan, Harai Tamai Kiyame Tamo. Taka amahari ni kamazamarimasu. Kamarogi, kamaromi no mikoto moshite. Sumemi oyakama. Izanagi no kamitsukushi no himaki no tachibana no odo no aogigahara ni misogi harai tamaishi toki ni aremaseru. Harai dono o kamitachi. Moromoro no maga goto tsumi kairi yo. Harai tamai kiyomi tamai to masukoto no yoshi yo. Amatsukami, Kunitsukami, Yao, Yodezu no Kami Tachito Mani Hikoshi Besu. Kashikomi, Kashikomi, Bobasu. Taka Amahari ni Kamazamarimasu. Kamaroki, Kamaromi no Mikoto Moshite. Sumemi Oyakamu, Izanagi no Kamitsukushi no Himaka no Tachibana no Odo no Aogigahara ni Misogi Harai Tamaishi Toki ni Are Maseru. Harai dono o kamitachi. Moromoro no maga koto tsumi ga iri yo. Harai tamai kiyome tamai to mausu koto no yoshi yo. Amatsu kami, kunitsu kami, yao. Yoruzu no kamitachi tomo ni hikoshimasu to. Kashikomi, kashikomi, mo mausu. Taka amahari ni kamazamarimasu. Kamarogi, kamaromi no mikoto moshite. Sumemi oyakama. Izanagi no kamitsukushi no himaka no tachibana no odo no aogigahara ni misogi harai tamaishi toki ni are maseru. Harai dono o kamitachi. Moromoro no maga goto tsumi ga iri yo. Harai tamai kiyome tamai to mausu koto no yoshi yo. Amatsu kami, kunitsu kami, yao, yoruzu no kami tachi tomo ni hikoshimasu to. Kashikomi, kashikomi mo mausu. Kanagara tamachiyamase. Kanagara tamachiyamase. Kanagara tamachiyamase. All right, everyone, there you have it. How was it? Very kind. You're welcome. Good. Good, Amanda. For now, come to them, Ren. I'm actually working on it. The idea is I'll get to the point where I unblock myself and I can do it to one person or a single person or a group. And then it just keeps going and going. And it's ongoing, the process, without me having to be here. If you haven't noticed, or you've noticed, sometimes I don't really even have to say anything. I'm just here with my eyes closed, but it still works. I could also like walk away. I could go to the store and just like, if you're still here, it'll keep going. But there's a limit to that right now. I'm working on it. I'm just saying that because meditation, right? It's something you ideally want to do every day. And this does have a meditative aspect to it. So I can't tell people just to come sometimes. If you can only come sometimes, it's better than nothing. Especially if it's helping you, you know what I mean? Oh my gosh. All right, guys. So I guess that's it for tonight, right now. You're welcome. Stay sparkly. I don't think I've ever heard from you on here. Welcome. Be sure to leave a comment on the Shinto healing video. Not this one, my main one, right? I have the Reiki video and I have the Shinto video. Those are the ones that are produced and people go to, and they are drawn to these from there, or theoretically. And feel free to share those too, right? Anything else, guys? Thank you. I'll see you all later. I'm going to eat this and work.